that out. Go, go, go. Hey guys, welcome back to the Pink Table Talk.
Hi guys.
So we're gonna tell you all the tea there is as, you know, Christians.
Period.
Right? Mm-hmm. So, Jamara, you wanna go first? How's it like living in a Christian household?
Wow, that's tough. And it's like, oh, you know, God wouldn't like this. Or every lesson that you're supposed to be taught, like, let's say, kindness.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
So weird. Bloopers. Like, they just talk about God. Like, oh, you do something wrong. Oh, God's just testing you. You're doing something wrong. Oh, consequences because you did some stupid stuff, you know? And that's just how it is. And it sucks. Kind of sucks. Because it's annoying. It's like all the time. So yeah. LOL. YOLO.
And guys, she is the daughter of 2 pastors, so that's the tea. What else?
Sipping the tea.
Oh, do people like judge you a lot? They label you a lot?
Yeah. Like, you have to fit a certain standard. And then it's like, oh my god, Modesty, like, where is her modesty? Or, like, I have to go in, like, a skirt or, like, a dress. And I get dressed in, like, a wrong way, and then people are like, oh my gosh, why is she dressed like that? Isn't she, like, the daughter of pastors? Like, and then just people, you know, rumors spread and crazy.
Has someone ever mocked you in school because you believe in God or because you're a Christian?
Yes. Actually, because everyone, so first of all, everyone thinks it's cool to be rude to others because of their religion or what they think. I don't know why. I don't know if your lives are just boring and, you know, you want to mock us. I don't know. It's just something that we believe. It might be 2 completely different views, but it's just how we look at things and how we were raised to look at things. It's just we're totally different people. We're not going to believe in the same thing.
One question that I get asked a lot is, are you a homophobe for not supporting the LGBT?
You're not. It's just something that you don't support it. I'm not saying, oh yeah, we're not friends with people, you know, who are from that community just because, you know, they are who they are. No, we don't single people out.
Yeah,
it's
like
just,
label.
Yeah, we don't label
we
people.
Don't label
it's just
people.
We don't agree with
certain
how they view things.
Mm-hmm.
We just don't agree with it. I mean, we're not gonna shame anybody.
Yeah,
or
no.
We're not gonna just be like, oh yeah, you're going to hell, or yeah, we just don't want you around us because of the fact that you are from that community.
It's not.
No, I mean, I have nothing against anybody from there. It's just how we view stuff. How we view stuff is totally opposing. It's just totally different.
It's just like Muslim people don't support the community. It's the same thing with Christianity.
Yeah, it's not that we just don't like you guys. Like we have nothing against anybody.
Yeah,
it's just like we totally have different views. That's what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is, honestly.
Basically.
Because something that I get a lot is that, like, oh, I'm a homophobe for not supporting the LGBT. Like, if you really look at the definition of a homophobe, it's someone that's scared of the community, you know, is blatantly disrespectful to them.
Yep.
And I have never done that in my life to someone in that community or any community in general.
There's people who are like that aren't even Christians. Like,
yeah, there's people that just like hate for no reason.
Just don't believe, like, just don't support it whatsoever. And like, their definition of not supporting it is like ridiculing LGBTQ. So we don't. It's just like it's not like, oh yeah, they're going straight to hell. You know, we just don't like you guys. No, it's just we don't have the same views.
Yeah.
And that's the difference, you know?
One thing that I get a lot is that how can you be like pro-life if there is a lot of rape going on and the girl shouldn't carry the baby? What do you think of that?
I personally don't agree with abortion, whether it be, well, I understand how people feel about like rape, like if it's the child of a rape. Well, it's not the child's fault. John, just get my stuff and get out.
Oh, okay. So I know a lot of Christians, they celebrate Halloween. But how do you feel about that?
Again, everybody has their views on Halloween. There she goes. I knew that was coming.
I've been laughing for the past 14 minutes that this video started. Okay, go. There's a lot of people that do celebrate it, and there's a lot of Christians that don't celebrate it.
Yeah, I am one of the people that do not. Well, in this religion, it's just something that we don't celebrate. Like, it's explained to us as just a day that is meant for evil. But that's how it's explained with us. Like, that's how it's explained to us. Right? It's just different views. Again, different opinions. Not everyone has the same one. So, yeah. I love it.
Well, for me, I have read and I've done my own research on Halloween, and it's supposed to be like very satanic, very demonic and everything. So, you know, as followers of Jesus Christ, you know, we're upheld to like righteousness, completely apart from the world, being completely different from the world. And I feel like the trends from the world doesn't fit right with us because we know right from wrong. World knowing that they don't know right from wrong, but we do.
Yeah.
So I feel like Halloween is just like, that's a no for me. How about sex before marriage? Let's talk about that. If you're comfortable with it.
LOL. Why are you looking at me like that? Anyway. Well.
Skip that topic. Want to.
So I like say the truth. I mean, sex before marriage.
Risky.
I mean, again, shut up! Okay, now that's something that I view different on. Like, I'm not gonna wait until I'm like 30 to have sex. Like, that's just something I would say would be different. Like, let's say I get married at like 35. Why would I wait until I'm 35 to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So yeah, I just view differently on that. And I'm like the pastor's kid, so.
You think Christian girls are pressured into the idea?
I think that they are.
What do you think?
I think that Christian girls, along with guys, we are pressured so much into believing that if we have sex before marriage, we're just like doomed. Like we're
Like condemned.
Yeah.
Like totally like.
Yeah. It's like we are pushed into believing that it's a horrible thing, that it should not be done, that the only people we're supposed to literally do anything with are the people that we're supposed to marry, you know? I don't believe in it, in that certain topic, because like I don't like feeling like I can't do something that I want to do. Like, it happens, stuff happens, you know, you grow,
You
hormones.
experience. Yeah, exactly. And we're all human and we all make mistakes. We all have our flaws, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, so one thing we want to make super clear is that having sex is not a bad thing. Like, God created sex for, you know, for your spouse and everything.
It's supposed to be
Like,
enjoyable.
yeah, it's supposed to be enjoyable. Like, God created it. He created sex. But in a way, how I see it, I mean, for me, I can't speak for other girls because I know it's different. And I know sometimes people don't have the privilege to, you know, be virgin until marriage because things happen. There is sexual assault, you know. There's a lot of things going on. But for me, I feel like it's a really nice thing that you can do because it's something that you only have once, and once it's gone, it's gone. Like, it doesn't come back. So I feel like for me, it's like a treasure. But I can't speak on it for other girls because it's not the same. We all experience three different things.
What is wrong with you? You're like beating up the cup.
Hi guys.
Okay. So, abortion. A very sensitive topic. Something that not a lot of people like to talk about because of the fact that, you know, everyone has their different views on it, just like everything else. My opinion, I don't approve of it, but that's because I feel like anything that happens, whether, you know, you had sex unprotected, or anything of that sort, I don't believe that it's the kid's fault. I understand that it's a very traumatizing moment and that it's a horrible moment. and then you don't want any memories of it. If you just don't want the kid, then put it up for abortion. And this is just mine. Like, I understand where everyone is coming from. I understand why everyone has the views that they have. I completely understand it. I'm just expressing mine, and this is just what I believe, you know?
I feel like every life is valuable, and God takes a very importance into the value of life, because as he did create us in his own image, as the scripture says in Jeremiah, Isaiah, Proverbs, it describes everything, how he formed us in our mother's womb. So that describes the baby is a gift. And I feel like life begins at the moment of conception. And I know that there is 1% of rape. And I know that's tough, and I'm sorry if you had to go through that, and I'm sorry if you are still traumatized and you are still going through that. But there is adoptions, and I know like a lot of people say that there's a lot of like brutality, there's a lot of like I guess sexual assault. I've heard that too. Just a lot of things that kids go through in orphanages. But I do know that there's a lot of parents that wish to be parents, but they can't because their wife's steady, right?
Yeah.
Infertile. So I feel like giving that gift to a parent, to parents that, you know, can't have actual children on their own, is very special.
Yeah.
And no shame if you had an abortion. You know, it's not my say, and it's really not
we're not trying to throw shade at you.
Yeah, we're not trying to throw shade or make you feel less of a woman or make you feel, you know, bad about what you did. I don't support. I'm not pro-choice, I'm pro-life. She's pro-life too. And if you did go through that, I'm sorry that you did go through that. I know that a lot of women go mental when they have abortions because it's traumatizing.
And not only that, some people really regret it due to the fact that it was a baby that you could have had, you know? It's a person that you could have had, someone that you could have shared so many experiences with, you know? It's different. Having a kid is completely, it's like a new experience every day. You both learn together.
I know there's another question that a lot of people ask to Christians. At what stage of the pregnancy it could be considered a life? I think at the moment of conception.
At the moment of conception, yeah.
I think it's just life right there. Like, it's just life.
It is.
Yeah.
Literally.
And they say at 3 weeks or 5 weeks, you can see like their toes, you can see the heartbeat, you can hear it. And science backs it up. It's not only a clump of cells like a lot of people say. And I know it says my body, my choice, but there is science backing it up that it's not your body. It's another body living inside you.
Yeah.
And it needs you to survive. I know Kamala Harris, she came out with this new thing about supporting abortion until the minute the baby comes out of the womb.
I definitely do not agree with that.
That is murder.
Well, basically, people go to jail for murder. Like, you know, someone kills somebody else. So you're telling me that it's okay to kill a living person, like a living
like
baby,
it's already out
and
of
it's
the womb.
okay?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me, you know?
Yeah, that's just not.
Like, anybody could try to explain it to me, like, oh yeah, you can't say it's not a living thing. Not just, as you say, a clump of cells anymore. It's a literal person.
Yeah, and there's no argument with that anymore. Like before, it was inside the womb, and I know a lot of people say my body, my choice, whatever. And they say it's a clump of cells, it's not really alive or whatever. Now you have no argument to go.
Yeah, now you have nothing
This
to
baby
say.
is out of the womb already. It's breathing, it has everything, it's complete, it has arms, has everything. This might sound stupid, but when does the baby have, you know, a say in this? It can't really defend itself, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it can't defend itself at all. It's I don't agree with that at all.
So let's say you weren't a Christian, you didn't believe in God, you didn't have all these morals that you have right now.
Yeah.
What would be your stance on abortion then?
I still wouldn't.
You still wouldn't? For me, the same thing. I wouldn't. I don't know.
Wouldn't.
I was raised caring about, you know, people. That's why it's traumatizing for women that have abortions, because it literally is a life.
Yeah, it is.
It's a life.
Yeah.
And have you seen videos of abortion? Like,
yeah.
how they break the skull. They literally crush the skull and they take out the other parts.
They take the baby part.
It's like this powerful suction that's inserted, and it literally, and then they have to grab all the pieces that are missing.
They're literally like ripping the baby piece by piece. The baby feels it, right? Where like you see the baby literally trying to escape that vacuum, but obviously it can't. It's in the womb. Like,
yeah,
where
like
you're gonna come out of your mouth? Like,
yeah,
it can't. It can't escape.
Yeah.
So the baby feels it. You can't just be like, oh yeah, no, the baby can't feel anything. He's not even alive.
Yeah.
The baby feels everything you do to it, and that to me is a living person. Like, a non-living thing isn't gonna try to escape being suctioned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Before we finish this video, there's this thing called how women complain about how they're sexualized for guys, and yet they still make videos of like them twerking and doing all the stuff. Like, what are your stands on that?
Well, I'm not saying, oh yeah, don't do that because you know how guys are. I'm not saying that because guys should also learn how to control themselves.
Yeah, modesty is for both of us.
Yes,
for both.
It's for both. The thing is, like, why would you be posting videos of you twerking or of you like showing half of your cleavage? Like, what are you trying to gain from it? I mean, you're posting it online, so you can't be like, oh no, I don't want this guy to look at the picture like that. I mean, you're posting it, and most guys do not know how to control themselves. So I'm not trying to say, oh yeah, no, don't post it because guys
you can do whatever you want.
You can go for it, like do what you want.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
Then don't complain, being like, oh yeah, these guys are texting me, telling me these kind of things, and you're posting stuff that is sexual, that you're sexualizing yourself. Like, you're putting yourself as
you're putting
an object.
Yeah, you're like putting up an image that it's okay to look at you
as a sexual object instead of a human being.
Yeah, exactly. Well, one thing we want to make super clear is that rape is never justified.
It's not okay at all whatsoever.
Like, keep your hands to yourself.
Literally.
Modesty is for both genders, boy and girl. So it shouldn't only be for girls. Like,
guys should also learn how to control themselves. We're not saying otherwise.
Both,
literally, both should learn how to control themselves.
So what do you think about modesty, dressing wise?
So I don't like showing too much because that's just how I am. I don't like really showing too much.
Yeah, me neither.
I understand that other people feel comfortable, like wearing like really short stuff or
Grandma's here.
Okay, wait.
Grandma's in her hair.
Get out. Wearing short things or wearing things that can expose like your cleavage or stuff. I'm not judging anybody. If that's how you feel, like if you feel comfortable like that,
go.
I'm just saying that me personally, how I was raised and what I just believe in now, I don't like showing off too much.
Yeah.
Like, see what I'm wearing right now? I'm wearing like sweats and a t-shirt. That's like what I normally dress like.
Oh, what do you think about being how like there's some Christians, and I've gone to some Christian church like Pentecostals where they dress like all the way up to here. They don't wear any makeup. They have long hair.
Yeah.
They don't do anything. What do you think on that?
No, I don't dress like that. I think that's a little
too much.
Yeah. I personally wouldn't dress like that. Like, I cover myself, but like if it's hot, okay, I'll wear like shorts. But if it's like steaming, I'll wear shorts and y'all wear a tank top. But like those people that dress up with the skirts all the way to their ankles, I mean, that's how they dress. Not judging again, but I just wouldn't.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people get that confused with Christianity. It's not a religion where you're like forced to do all these things. It's more like a relationship, a bond with Jesus Christ.
Yeah, basically.
Our Savior, basically. It's like a friendship like we have right now. It's just that. And just the other stuff, like modesty and being respectful towards yourself and everything, that just comes along like naturally. Like we're not forced into it.
Exactly.
But I feel like a lot of churches, like there's a lot of things where they say no makeup, you can't wear this because it's prerogative and everything like that. Muslims, they're not allowed to show their
they're
hair.
not allowed to show their hair.
Only for their spouse
Or,
and
like,
everything.
Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
Like they can't show their real hair either. Most of them wear wigs.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So we're nothing like that. We're just living in the freedom of Christ, literally. That's literally what we are. We're just regular girls, and there's nothing special about us.
Literally.
Literally, we're just like you, and you're just like us. It's literally the same.
We just have different views.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the only difference. We all bleed the same.
Literally. Alright guys, so that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed being here with you guys and having like a little chit chat. Comment down below if you want another video like this. We're super honest, literally.
Yeah.
We're an open book to you guys. Yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I'll update you guys on any more videos that we have. And comment down below if you like her in my videos. Thank you, bye. 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 There was something in that lemonade, I
think
swear.
so.
I can't stop laughing. I'm sorry. But I just start crying.
You're sticking with me.
Oh my god, stop laughing when I just walked in.